People often imagine that being a major European city and a popular tourist destination, Barcelona must be crazy expensive. While it's definitely possible to part with plenty of dollars, it's actually relatively easy to visit Barcelona on a budget. This video is going to give you all the info you need to plan a budget Barcelona trip. Let's go! Timing can be all important when it comes to visiting Barcelona on a budget. The city is extremely seasonal, with the summer months of July and August seeing a massive spike in visitors. You're unlikely to score cheap flights to Barcelona during these months, and you should also expect much higher accommodation prices to match. One of the biggest attractions for many people is Barcelona's great weather. But beware, it's not sunshine and blue skies all year round. It's such an outdoor-focused city that when it rains for days on end, it can actually become quite miserable. The sweet spot of shoulder season comes in the couple of months either side of summer. The temperatures in May and June and September and October are still in the mid to late 20s, or 70 to 80 Fahrenheit. Most people visiting Barcelona stay in and around the Gothic Quarter and La Rambla. It makes sense as they are completely central and right in the thick of all the action. But you'll also pay big bucks for the pleasure of staying in one of these locations. However, Barcelona is easy to get around by foot or on public transport. This makes it just as viable to stay in one of the neighborhoods a bit further out. It will also give you a completely different and more local experience of the city. The neighborhood of Gracias, full of independent bars, restaurants, and designer boutiques, feels like a separate village within the city. El Born is still central, but off the main drag of La Rambla and outside of the Gothic Quarter. And in El Raval, there are lots of little galleries, great street art, and plenty of diversity to be enjoyed here. Barcelona is served by a top-notch public transport network that includes buses, metros, and trams. All of these are reasonably priced, especially when compared to other major European cities. An individual metro or bus ticket will set you back €2.20 for a single journey. The 𝗓𝗏 Barcelona travel card entitles you to unlimited travel across the city's metro and bus network, as well as the suburban trains network. But the real keys to visiting Barcelona on a budget are your feet. It's actually a relatively small city, and many of the best attractions are within walking distance of each other. So bring some comfortable footwear and be ready to get your yomp on. Sightseeing in Barcelona on a budget can appear difficult when you discover the entrance fees for the top attractions. But there are numerous ways to keep costs down. Many of Barcelona's top museums waive entrance fees for one afternoon or day per week or per month. For example, there are quite a few that offer free entry each Sunday after 3 p.m. If you time it right, you can visit museums like the Museu Blau or Museu Picasso without parting with a dime. Also, lots of the very best attractions in Barcelona are completely free to enjoy, regardless of when you go. Soak up the electric atmosphere with a stroll around La Boqueria Market on La Rambla, chill out in the central Parc de la Ciutadella, hit the beach for a day and soak up the rays, or head to the Montjuïc Magic Fountain Show. None of these things will cost you a penny, but will still provide you with hours of fun. Parc Güell is one of many gaudy masterpieces dotted throughout the city, and a must-see on any budget Barcelona trip. But general admission starts at a reduced rate for online booking of €7.50. Before the park opens, and following its official closing time, you can just wander in. There's no breaking and entering or even fence jumping. The gates are just open. Security is still present, but they don't hassle visitors in the slightest. This means that you can witness a magical sunrise or sunset in one of Barcelona's top attractions for absolutely nothing. Hailed as Gaudi's masterpiece, the unfinished Sagrada Familia is definitely a feast for the eyes. Entrance fees are steep, but while the inside is undoubtedly impressive, it's the spectacular facade that is the real attraction. For more Barcelona travel tips, check out our video, What to Do in Barcelona. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and to click the subscribe button for more travel content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.